This is not the way I wanted to be spending my afternoon. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mindful Homestead. We are in the midst of a hurricane. You can probably see the trees blowing behind me. You can hear the wind. It's ripping pretty good. We had Hurricane Isaias, I think is how you say it. It was blowing through today. Not a hurricane, I think it's a tropical storm. And we had a tornado warning earlier this morning, which was pretty wild. We usually don't get tornado warnings here in New Hampshire. The power just went out. It's like 5:30. The wind's been blowing all day. We've been getting tons of rain, and the power finally cut out. So it looks like it's gonna be a long night. I'm gonna head into the garage. I'm gonna grab our generator. It's parked in front of Jackie's car right now, so we gotta move that. But we're gonna get that out. We're gonna hook up the freezers. We'll hook up some other creature comforts like the refrigerator, maybe the television so we can watch a DVD with Emma or something later tonight to keep her occupied because it's gonna be dark. But yeah, first course of action is gonna be to get the generator out and get that hooked up. We also have the brooder in the garage right now. I don't know if we're gonna need to plug that in. It should be all right. It's kind of warm right now. We're just gonna play it by ear and see what the chicks are doing. Let's get the generator out though before it gets too dark around here. I almost forgot, no power means you gotta open it by hand. This little Coleman generator, it fires up every time, no matter how badly we treat it. It's probably one of the best things we have here on the homestead. All right, so it's windy as you can probably hear. I had the camera in the car and I ran into the garage to grab something real quick, and when I looked back outside it was raining, and now it's raining again. So real quick, generators are usually pretty waterproof. This one in particular, the gas tank covers all the bits that are underneath it, but I still like to throw a kiddie pool over top of it. And with the wind that's going on right now, I threw a couple pressure treated 2x4s on top. They're 10-footers, so they've got a pretty good amount of weight to them. I've got some more I'll probably throw on top just to make sure it's weighted down. It's catty-cornered to one side so that the exhaust is escaping out this way, so it's not gonna melt Emma's little pool, which I'm sure she'd be really ticked about if she saw me doing. She wouldn't be ticked because she doesn't know what's going on, but Jackie would be upset that I melted Emma's pool. So when we lose power like this, I like to grab the chainsaw and head out down the driveway. I just want to make sure that if we need to get out, we can, or if somebody needs to get up the driveway, like a fire truck or an ambulance, they can get up. I also like to just take a quick drive down the power line to see if there's anything that I can see that I can report to the power company. We're the last house on our line, so we lose power pretty frequently, but I also know just where the line runs. So if there's something obvious that I can see, then it's easy when I notify the power company and say the power's out, that I can tell them exactly where I think the issue is. So let me grab the chainsaw, we're gonna load it up in the truck, and we'll take a little drive. I'm soaking wet. Let's just head down the driveway and see what we got. Well, that's a problem. I think I can just push this one out of the way. So that right here doesn't look like much because the bottom of it's buried over there. It's actually the top of that tree right there. That wasn't too big, but you can see the tree next to it right here, how much higher up that goes. So it's maybe 25 feet, about 6 inches across at the bottom. So anyway, that's out of the way. We'll come through, we'll cut it up tomorrow. So this is our utility pole about halfway down the driveway, a little bit more than halfway. And all of our power and cable comes in through here. And this looks pretty clear out to the road. It's probably hard to see on camera, but nothing on our line, so it's not on our property. I just drove all the way down to the end of our line, or at least as far as I can go. It ends up crossing a river at one point, so I could backtrack and go all the way around and see what's on the other side of the river that follows the road over there, but it's not really worth my time. If it's back that far, it's probably something that the power company is gonna get on, because there's a lot of houses between where we are and that. So we'll just head back to the house, figure out something for dinner, and hunker down. I'm looking at these little guys and they're all huddled up, so I am going to run an extension cord out here to the brooder. I don't really have an excuse not to run one. The generator can handle it, and that's our chicken for the year, so if anything were to happen to it, we'd kind of be out of luck. So they have a heat lamp in the brooder. Again, everyone is happy. They're running around, they're getting a drink of water. Life is good for them right now. There's one last thing we have to do, and it's something I almost forgot about. So a while back, I put out a video talking about how we converted our DC electric fence that ran on 12 volt when we bought it over to AC, and it ran on an outlet. That's a benefit in a time like this because we can convert it to run on battery. So while it's a pain that we don't have power right now, it's extremely easy to convert this thing back over to a working fence charger just by using an old car battery that we have. That's pretty much it for surviving a hurricane here on the homestead. We're still forecasted to get some heavy winds and some more rain later tonight, so I don't foresee the power coming back for maybe 12 hours or so, which is not a big deal for us. We've done it before. aside from a few small casualties in the garden, all the animals look good. Emma's happy right now. She's inside watching a movie I saw through the window just a second ago. So I think we'll be all right. I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna get some dinner and hang out for the night. Thanks for watching as always, and have a great day. Bye.